Okay, here is my sphere, and the sphere is a little bit of a fuzzy outline, okay? So, I want to get a sphere that has a nice sharp edge, because that's what I'm going for right here. I want to avoid a sphere that has a cloud or a cotton ball like look to it. I don't want a fuzzy edge. Now, of course, this would be fine if I was doing a cloud or a cotton ball, but I want to make a ball that's got a pretty sharp edge. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, I want to make this more brilliant. So how do I make blue more brilliant? I place it next to its opposite. Place it next to orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose an orange. Here's a slightly darker orange. And how to make orange darker? A brown. How to make orange lighter? A white, or possibly a beige. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is this. I'm going to put an underpainting behind this. So next to the dark side of my sphere, I'm going to put a light color here. This is like a beige. Now, keep in mind, pastels are blunt, but you can use the corner of them, and you can get a pretty sharp edge with the corner. So what I'm going to do is put kind of a preliminary line here with the corner or the edge of my pastel. Okay? And then I'm going to bring the pastel right up to that line so that it disappears. Just like when we use ebony pencils and we put a line in, and then we bring it up to that line, the line disappears, and you get a really sharp, distinct edge that's defined by value, not because there's a line around it. So I'm going to do that on that side. Now on the other side, I'm going to do the opposite. I've got a brown here. I'm going to take the corner of the brown, and I'm going to draw a line like this. Okay? And sometimes I don't want to make my hand do something weird here, so it's easier to just move the paper around. And I'm going to go to this side, and I'm going to add some brown, and I'll make that line disappear. And I'm going to fade the brown away. So I'm putting a background behind it. So I'm doing an underpainting for my background, because I know my background, I want it to be orange, so it's really bright. So there I've got two totally different colors here. Now I'm going to go back in with my orange, and right now I got two oranges. I got a lighter orange and a darker orange. So here, I'm going to put my light orange over the top of this beige, and you're going to see what it does is that lightens that whole orange. It makes it a little bit brighter. So once again, I'm going to move this around, and I'm putting orange over the beige, and it becomes a brighter, brilliant, lighter orange. I'm going to let that orange work its way into the brown so that there's a gradual change between the two. Once again, I don't want a beach ball where it suddenly becomes darker, okay? So I'm going to get a little orange in there, and then I've got my darker orange here. I'm going to work that into this side, and you can see, so now I've got an orange background, okay? And my ball becomes a little bit more brilliant. Now, I still got kind of a fuzzy edge. So the nice thing about pastels is you can kind of come in anytime you want. Like I could come in here with a little bit of white and just take the corner of my white and draw a nice little line here and then fade that in. Okay? Or I could do the opposite. I might take black on the other side and put just a little bit of a black edge. Now I got something that you can do, I don't know, cheating, but I like to use black and white charcoal for this. So I've got a black pencil and a white pencil. What I'm going to do here is just take my black pencil and draw a little line, just a very slight line, and then just like an ebony pencil, I'm just going to fade it into the blue. So what's nice is you can really use these pencils to really sharpen the edge of things. Okay? So that's how you'd make a sharp or tight edge with pastels. Okay? You use the edge of your pastel, the corner, to make that line, and then you can also use your black and white pencil to make a nice sharp edge. So here's an edge, nice and sharp. I've got a nice gradual value change here. It goes from light to really dark, so my sphere looks really three-dimensional, and the sphere really jumps out now. You remember before when it was on just the gray, pretty dull, unexciting. I put it on orange, what a difference. Now, here's my gold sphere, and I plan on putting a purple behind that because I want the gold to really jump out. So once again, contrast is really, really, really important if you want to make things stand out.